Sip Karan, Sip Raji, Sip Bliss, Sip Paratyama, Sip Pankaj, Sip Deepa, Sip Sagai, Sip Sanjay, Sip Dasi, Sip Anand, Sip Kishan, Sip Sukeshini, Sip Meenakshi, and everybody else who's celebrating Dasara. Sip to all, and let us get on to our subject. Yesterday, we started a very interesting discussion. We said, what must you do to convert knowledge to realization? Now we spoke about how to convert knowledge to realization. We said that we have to implement. We spoke about Sravana, Manana, Sadhana, Nididhyasana. We said there must be sadhana, there must be discipline, there must be action. And because I am committed towards helping you to reach that destination, today I am going one step further on the similar subject, and I'm asking you, how are you implementing your knowledge to be enlightened? I know many of you are wanting that spark where you see God's presence everywhere. You want that spark where you feel that you are a manifestation of the divine. You want that spark of bliss, of peace, of Satchidananda, of joy. I wish you have that spark. But how are you doing it? What are you doing? What are you doing to implement on a daily basis? Is there a systematic process you are following? If you are following, share with the group so the group can follow. Everybody wants enlightenment. Everybody wants, in life they say everybody wants the result. Nobody wants to work. Everybody wants to eat. Nobody wants to cook. So I'm asking you, would you like to share? What are you doing? How are you implementing? Yesterday we said I don't have a doubt that you have knowledge. You all have knowledge. For me to give you more knowledge and more knowledge and more knowledge and more knowledge, I think is a waste. I have to help you implement that knowledge. You know, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the ego, I am the soul. Soul is Sip, I am Sip, Sip is in all. Satyam Shivam Sundaram, you know Satchidanand, you know mind is a rascal, you know ego causes a gap between me and God. But still today you will be celebrating Rama and Ravana, and you will be in the mythology, and today you will be with all everybody is in that mode. It's very good. Last 10 days is very good to note that everybody is in what they call Navaratri, Navami, Ashmi, Dashmi. I don't know all these things. But everybody tells me, I believe in Navami, I believe in Dashmi. I don't know what these things are. So let us ask Rajendra is bold to the first bold person to come forward. Today, only the bold people will come because it's not easy to share. How are you implementing, or what are you going to do to implement that your knowledge will take you to enlightenment and being awakened? Rajendra, and then we have Chidanand. Thank you.
Sure, sir.
Sir.
Sure, I will cite an example of a surgeon. He reads medicines and surgery, learns surgery, then he implements it, and he takes the knife and starts doing surgery.
Very good. Very good.
In the same way, uh, for me, now I know it that, जैसे आप बोलते हैं श्रवण, I know it, I am neither body, neither mind, nor ego. So how to implement it now? Now, now I am implementing in this way that if anybody comes and hurts me now, and tells me rubbish, something rubbish and all that, I immediately stop, shift my mind to the consciousness. I think that I am body. He is just hurting the body. He is just talking rubbish to the body. I am the soul, and he is also the God speaking before me. Why should I am trying to implement like this, and I am succeeding in it. I have succeeded in it. I am trying to tell myself to awaken my intellect in this way by being in a consciousness, and I am succeeding in this, that I don't rebuke, I don't react, in that way, in the way I would react. I will be reacting so far.
Very, very good. But what you're saying is very good. Abhi, don't you think we need some rituals? We need some ritual to do. For example, in this call, I tried one or two rituals. I told Komal, wear a white band. Yeah. Why I told wear a white band? ये white band पहनने से हमेशा याद रखो कि मैं ये सफेद हूँ. I am the divine soul. I don't know how long she has done it, or she is doing it, or she is continuing to do it. I don't know, because I
yes,
have no business to judge.
yes,
But the point is that I am telling you, I try to tell many people many things, to not many things, few things. How do we implement? Now, as I told you, the knowledge is plenty. For example, the knowledge of magic, the knowledge of Pirlu, we have got so many, we have formed so many acronyms. We have the knowledge of worry, but we still worry. We have the knowledge of moving from mind to consciousness, but we are still in mind state. We have the knowledge of flipping from NEP to PEP, but we are still in NEP. So I am trying to ask from you, some of you, what are the rituals you are following? What are the systems? What are the methods that you are trying to implement in your life, which you can help others? So let us try. I mean, Rajendra, thank you for starting. We have Chidanand and Samatma, two masters. Let's see what ideas they are implementing.
Shivam Guruji. Yeah,
Sir,
before joining this Zoom satsang, I had a lot of knowledge, as you rightly said, and getting confused which knowledge to apply where. But now, being a part of this Zoom satsang, the knowledge to implement is very simple. First is follow the principle of dropping your mind, chop it, crop it, drop it, and second ABCD. These two, I think, is more than enough to live as a observer and be in that stillness of the mind. So automatically, once you have this, what we call dharana and dhyana, that is, be in consciousness, as soon as the mind surfaces by external reason or by internal, whatever may be the cause, body, mind, ego, whatever comes, chop it, drop it, kill it on the spot, and ABCD. But external balls, when they come, you definitely have to follow the principle of ABCD. And finally, the day you told me live as a divine instrument, that's the key. So you automatically, instinctively, you know, uses you as an instrument, and you don't have that ego. That ego gets expanded as universal. And now, slowly, I'm realizing what is this Prema Yoga, that two books which you had sent me first. And in that Prema Yoga to implement was really confusing. But nowadays, over a period of let's say last 6 months, it's uh, it's the effort.
but Chidanand, did you use any method to implement this, or is it just following the guideline? Is there any ritual you use?
No, because basically this is because the life goes as per your prarabdha and karma. So naturally, it is all in your how you realize the truth and how you implement it. And because even after knowing the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, even after knowing that the earth, sun is stationary, what you see and perceive, that will never change. It's a realization that dawns upon you, and then you live the life of a yogi.
So I'm trying to see today if I can find some methods of implementing the knowledge to realize. See, because what happens is um, we all have
Method is,
knowledge.
yeah, method is unless you are alert or you do the sadhana chatushtay, unless
How
you
to
are
be alert?
alert,
What is the method to be alert?
that's to be in consciousness. Because
What is the method?
once
What is the method to be in consciousness?
method is apply your intellect. Immediately discriminate when the thoughts bundle up into mind. If you're not able to grasp it, you cannot control it. So that's the nip in the bud. I think in our eightfold path, this to live as a yogi is really the key. Because
So
unless you
what?
are vigilant,
Yeah. So what I'm trying to get to this group today. Who doesn't know in this group that we should live as a yogi? Everybody
but
knows.
initially, if as I told you before joining this group, the impulses used to always carry you. But that alertness to be in that uh, state of mind, and where you always thinking earlier, mind is something which you'll tackle. But when the intelligence dawns upon you, mind is nowhere to be seen. It's only a fiction of imagination, and it is only a thought bundling into a particular stream, and suddenly you see a river flowing. And if you don't nip it in the bud, the mind will always surface. That's why nobody can, unless you constantly keep that vigilant and use your intellect and lock it with your intellect. This mind will always, a small slit in the door also, it will come up.
So I am also, I'm just trying to see even this, for example, as I told you, today I am
I
learning
remember,
from you.
I'm reminded of that old saying, it is like walking on a razor's edge. What do they really mean in Advaita? To walk on the razor's edge. If you are not extremely alert, if your intellect or that pradnya, if it is not fully alert, you always slip into this mind makes you slip into boga or react in kama,
Okay.
krodha,
No, so
vice
as I
versa.
said, Chidan,
Alertness
today,
is the key.
yeah, I'm trying to learn from you all today. For example, today we have to lock the mind. Now, it's very easy to
Yes.
say you have to lock the mind. Everybody wants to
No,
lock
it's
the
very
mind.
difficult to do it. Yes.
No, it's very easy to say. How does one how does one do it? That is exactly what I'm trying to ask. And that is what I'm trying to learn from you.
Doing is Guruji, you have to come back because suddenly you find yourself being swept
My
away,
dear,
and if that
my dear,
alertness is not there, you're not able to.
my dear
You can
Chidanand, I'm trying to find a
that reduces.
method. Yeah, I'm trying to find a method to help you all to do it. And that's why I'm trying to learn. Today is the session that I'm learning from you. I want to find a method for you by understanding where you are. And so I'm asking you. Let's ask Samatma. Thank you, Chidanand. Samatma, Premchandji, Meenakshi. Today, Samatma, yes, Samatma.
Shivoham.
Sure.
There are few things which I follow every day. One is about 1.5 years back, I stopped wearing my wrist watch because I was totally dependent on it. And so now each time I look at this, I remember I am Samatma, I am an Atma, I am not Samhita. So that helps to bring me into conscious. And the second thing what I'm doing is every 1 hour, I am in silence for about 2 to 3 minutes. So this
Beautiful.
is again
See,
bringing me into consciousness, because even in that 45 minutes or so which has passed, usually it lasts, but sometimes if something happens, I'm reminded I'm Samatma immediately. And even if someone tries to hurt me, when someone is trying to say something, I just say my name, Samatma, and I'm reminded. They are telling Samhita, they are telling Samhita's body, they are not telling me anything. It doesn't, so it is not, I'm not reacting at all. So these things, and with ABCD, because of this ABCD, I am able to do these things. And this has brought a drastic change in me, because whatever I'm going through in the last few months, it is like totally, it doesn't touch me at all now.
no, I
It's
think
fine.
please continue speaking after I interrupt once, and you please don't forget what you're saying. Such a beautiful thing Samatma has said. I think is the best learning up to now I've had. She says, can we spend 5 minutes every hour? The one who's able to spend 5 minutes every hour, I'm telling you, the king of kings. King of kings. If you can spend 5 minutes every hour in silence, stop everything. Can you do it? Not saying, no, I'm busy this 1 hour, I'll do after 1 hour. Nah. Now, when the clock strikes 10 o'clock, stop everything. You become dead. 10 to 10:05, you are dead. Then you go back to the world. 11 o'clock, you are dead. 11 to 11:05, you are just contemplating on the knowledge. I think that this can be a great, I'm saying step one. So what else, Samatma, anything else you want to tell us?
These three things which I'm following, it has
How are
become a
three?
habit now.
One is every hour, 5 minutes, you're saying silence.
Yes.
How do you remind yourself on ABCD? What is the ritual?
ABCD, it has become like a mantra, and stop it Samatma is also a mantra. These are like, they just come into me. I don't have to even think about it. Anything happens which something which is not like I wouldn't have liked it, but it is like ABC. I have to accept it without any protest, and I am Samatma, so it's okay.
You know what
So
I'm
there is
saying?
no
Like
reaction at all.
how you gave the idea that 5 minutes of silence, it's the most, I want to give you all 10
You
tips
had only
like
taught
this.
us this.
Yeah,
You
I know.
had told us that be in silence every 1 hour. So I started with putting an alarm and now my alarm is still there, but now I don't actually need it. Only sometimes that alarm reminds me. Otherwise, I know, okay, now I go into silence.
So the third thing,
Just
one
like
is you said, one is silence, one is ABCD, and the third is?
Third is silence, ABCD. My wristwatch. I gave up my watch. I was totally
Stop it, Samatma.
stop it, Samatma.
And
I
the watch.
gave up wearing my wristwatch, which I was totally dependent on. So every time
How
I
does
look
that-
at my wrist, I know I come back to consciousness.
Okay. So good. So I see. So I think what I've learned from Samatma is how to convert knowledge to be enlightened. You need that consciousness of 5-10 minutes every hour. This is a practical method how to change, because when you sit like this in complete silence, that knowledge will crystallize. I hope you're understanding the tip that we have today that we have. Let us see what are the other tips. We have Premchandji, Meenakshi, and Girish, Master.
Thank you.
Premchandji. Thank you, Samatma. Premchandji.
Shivam Gurudev,
Sir Shivam.
most of the time I do remember I am safe. I am nothing. You are in me. I most of the time I remember the Shivoham. And whenever I sit alone, I try to keep in silence. But if silence disturbs, I repeat Shivoham. Or I am safe, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. I continue repeating it. And most of the time I have only this time. These are the only work which I have to do. No
Yeah,
other
but
work I have.
Premchandji, today we are trying to understand how to implement this. You've got this knowledge, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. उसको कैसे जागृत करें?
तो शिवो हम मतलब परमात्मा है शिव वो आंख बंद करते हैं तो शिव की मूर्ति सामने आती है आंख बंद करते हैं तो उसको याद करने की कोशिश करते हैं
आपको तो एहसास हो रहा है कभी एहसास भी होता है आपको
कभी कभी जैसे जैसे मैं वो बोलता हूँ हरि ओम आई एम नथिंग हरि ओम आई एम नथिंग हरि ओम आई एम नथिंग समटाइम्स द ओम कम्स me in front of my मतलब closed eyes.
Okay, thank you, Premchandji. That's a good contribution.
So now I need further guidance from you.
So you have heard today just now. Every hour, spend 5 or 10 minutes in silence, complete silence.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. आज का सीख
No, but if silence is disturbed, then whatever I am doing is bad, is good or bad.
If silence is disturbed, after it's disturbed, continue back, start again.
Then I am remembering I am Shivoham.
Start again. No, start again. Start silence again.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
That I can do. That I can do.
Today we have learned one implement. Please implement. Spend silence. Today the learning, big learning. 5-10 minutes every hour on the hour. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
1 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Be silent. Thank you. Meenakshi and Girish.
Hello, sir. Shubham.
Hello, Meenakshi. Bolo.
Sir, what I have started after this call from past.
You're muted. Please unmute.
Whenever my mind comes, I close my eyes and I start to count some things 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the point, the thing which affected me most, I divert my attention from that thing. Like in office, something happened and I close my eyes. No, 1, 2, 3. I focus on my eyes and then the things depart.
So what is the strategy? Just by counting, your mind will you are able to engage your mind by counting?
Yes. I do this. Like by closing eyes, I focus on my eyelids and I focus on my this part. Then I start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the things goes. So this is the one way.
I have not learned that strategy, so I can't teach it. So unless I first practice that strategy.
So I have started this from 1.5 months only, and this is the best effective method. I think from that moment, which hurted me most, I think it gives me some attention to like no. I was doing.
I have an interesting story to tell you. I don't know if I've told you this story or not. Girish, have I told this story or not? one mother went to Guru and told the Guru, my son is eating so much sugar every day. So you please, but my son believes you a lot. My son believes you a lot. I've told the story too. I've told you.
I have heard this story.
Samarth,
I
you
have
remember
heard.
the story? So to those who have not heard the story, so the Guru said, okay, he told the Guru, just tell the son not to eat sugar because he will get diabetes, he will die. Doctor says he will die. The Guru said, you come back tomorrow. So she goes back to the Guru tomorrow and she tells the Guru, you told me to come tomorrow. What happened? No, your son is eating, my son is eating so much sweet, he will die of diabetes. You please tell him to stop eating. Guru said, you come after 1 week. So she come back after 1 week and she asked the Guru, I came to you 1 week back and you said come after 1 week. My son is eating so much sugar every day, he will die of diabetes. The Guru said, you come after 1 month. This lady got very angry. She told the Guru, you're a nonsense Guru. So, Kesh, you remember this story? You're a nonsense Guru. I came to you after 1 day, you said come after 1 week. I came after 1 week, you are saying come after 1 month. What a type of Guru? You want my son to die or what? The Guru said, no, I don't want your son to die. But before I tell your son to stop eating sweet, I am trying to practice giving up the sweet because I am myself having a habit of eating sweet. And if I cannot give up eating sweet in 1 day, how can I tell your son? If I cannot give up eating sweet in 1 week, how can I tell your son? So 1 day I tried, I could not give up. 1 week I tried, I could not give up. So I am trying 1 month. So I'm saying no master should advise people to follow something till they practice it themselves. So that's why sometimes when you all come with some good idea, please don't feel offended. I cannot accept idea till I practice it myself. Then only I can proclaim it to the rest of you to use it. Thank you, Meenakshi, for understanding.
One more
Girish
thing, sir.
Bala. Yes.
One,
Girish Bala.
one,
Yes, Meenakshi.
yes, one more thing I do. I on full day 20 in 24 hours for 15 to 20 minutes I try I don't try even I completely be silent. I am doing my work and all, but mom, I don't talk to anyone 15 to
Yeah,
20 minutes.
but 15, 20 minutes is very difficult. No, Meenakshi, for being silent. See, what we are saying, I thought the idea, every hour, if you contemplate for, I'm telling you, 5 minutes is a lot of time. 5 minutes is a huge, if you do 10 minutes, you are a king of kings. But 5 minutes completely shut off. Just shut off. Your knowledge will get crystallized into realizations.
No, but I don't shut my mind. This is very basic. I'm just keeping on myself. Like,
And
no,
then
I
what
will
are you
not
doing?
talk to anyone.
What are you doing in the 20
I'm
minutes?
doing all my other stuff. I'm
No,
doing
no, no.
all my
That,
stuff.
Meenakshi,
This
what
is
we are
very
talking of, what we are talking of is complete silence, complete
yes.
shut off from the world. Girish, thank you, Meenakshi. Girish, let's see what Girish and Bala and Sukeshini. How are you implementing your knowledge to be enlightened? Girish gave the answer yesterday. So let us see what Girish is going to contribute today.
Whenever the same one thought repeatedly comes and agitates the mind, I do inquiry to whom this thought is coming. I am not the body, mind, or ego. Then why should I get troubled by this thought too much? Again and again, the same thought is coming. Like that, I try to silence the mind.
But
Then
how
that
would you?
thought goes away. Again, it comes back. Again, I do that.
But can we find a better method, Girish? See, because what happens, Girish, sometimes when this thought comes and comes and comes and comes, it can. What I often tell you, it is drilling us and it is killing us. How much mess it creates. Suppose
Yes.
today suppose you were in the hospital one time and then you were not well. How much the mind troubled you? How much the mind made you worry? that this nurse is not good, the fellow is not giving medicine, what will happen to me? Will I die? What will happen? I mean, the mind can really create so much mess, so much stress. So I'm sure we will come with this is a good idea, but I'm not able to. I agree. We have to make it more capsulate into a more easier method of methodology is not so easy, Girish. Like silence, you agree? Silence 5 minutes is easy. Is it difficult? What we are that one method? What we are saying? Every
Yes.
hour, Girish. Every hour, stop. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. What an amazing idea! What an amazing! Just stop the world. Stop. Let the world go to hell. I want to spend 5 minutes on contemplation. I want to spend 5 minutes in consciousness. I want to spend 5 minutes in that state of awakening. And in that state, 5 minutes, if I'm cooking, if I on my stove in consciousness, if I on my cooker or my stove or microwave, everything will get cooked in 5 minutes. Again, the world will come in front of us. Again, we continue. But end of the hour, 5 minutes. Oh, that will have tremendous impact. But I'm still wanting more ideas. Anything else, Girish?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you, Girish. Good contribution. Bala Sukeshini, Krishan, Rajendra.
Pranam Guruji.
Sir, bolo, Bala.
Guruji, all techniques are yours only. A, B, C, D, I apply many a times. Then bhajan, I have you only said me shift your mind from shift whenever there is something going mess in your mind. Bhajan and dance, I do it more, Guruji. Oftenly I do it because I have forgotten that. But you reminded me and I started doing it. And
No,
then
it's a beautiful idea. Bhajan is another beautiful.
Yeah.
Today I'm saying another beautiful idea. If
Yes.
you can sit 5 minutes, you can do in bhajan and absorb that bhajan or that Jivan Sangeet. I think that is another great idea. If you are able, but how, I don't know how you will be able to do it because many of you are busy doing your work. But even if you're doing your work, if you have to put your headphones and here listen 5 minutes, bhajan is not so difficult. We can do it. Very good, Bala. Good, very good contribution. Or kuch?
And me and my husband are two different personalities. The thought that used to trouble me, I solved that, Guruji. I used to fear a lot, Guruji. I used to never ask him anything. I used to listen whatever he used to say. Today I sat and asked him, why are you troubling me so much? I understand I am not body, I am not mind, everything I understand. But I am on the path of realization. But I have to be clear for all the things why they are going on. Jitna sunna.
So you asked him. So you
Yeah.
asked him why you are troubling me. What he told you?
He, for no reason. If you want to stay with me, you can stay. If you want to go, you can go. Please don't back answer me, or please don't say any bad words, anything, and don't trouble me for a reason. You don't have any right to trouble me. And if you don't want to stay with me, you can go. Guruji, I was so much into happiness today, Guruji, because I could what we say, I could fearlessly face him and tell him, and I have that confidence.
Because you were till today you were attached to that. No, you broke your attachment. Today, correct?
I don't know.
You broke your attachment.
I don't know what happened, Guruji, but today was my happiest Dasra, Guruji.
So, okay, I'm learning from Bala the second good point. Thank you, Bala. So what
And
Bala is saying,
third, Guruji.
wait, you don't
Third
forget,
one.
don't forget, wait. So what Bala is saying, another good idea, whatever is our biggest trouble in enlightenment, let us face it. Let us not hide it. We are all cowards. We are not able to face it. We are scared of losing somebody. We are all scared. Correct? Yes or no? We are all have some fears. And because we have that fear, we are not able to be bold, to choose SIP. We are not able to say, you can go, I have SIP. We are not able to say that. So I think we should have the courage. What Bala is teaching us, she's bold enough to give her own example. But again, so third learning, whatever is trying to stop our awakening, enlightenment, hold it and drop it. Finish it. Just let it go. Because our sip is more important than anything else. So practically, do we have the do we have the courage? Honestly, I don't think many people have the courage. It is very difficult, very, very, very difficult for somebody to let go of something they are attached to for the sake of sip. But it's a good ritual. So letting go, one bhajan, two, of course, silence. Point number one was is number
And
three.
third
Ah,
one.
ah.
Third one is Guruji. Whenever yesterday I went to program. I was having a session. I was aside and I was listening to you. Guruji, at that time I was aside and I was into full silence. And that time I was in the observation mode, Guruji. Ki what is going on around? And that time I realized, Guruji, ki I am so lucky. I had gratitude towards God. Tears were there in my eyes and I was just कि अरे भगवान तूने मुझे कितना अच्छा रास्ता दिखाया है कि मैं ये लोगों के बीच में नहीं हूँ, बीच में रह के भी aside हूँ. And Guruji, 1 hour in that within what we say 10-20 people I was there, and that time लेना नहीं देना नहीं सबका किसका क्या चल रहा है, gossiping चल रहा है किसका क्या. I was just an observer, Guruji.
No, good. Again, today Bala कुछ पी के आया special कुछ special पी के आया. So good, Bala. Very good contributions. Very practical. What an amazing thing for me to learn. But starting with Samatma said, spend some time in silence. Then Bala said, we can practically for enlightenment, we must listen to bhajan. And then I picked the third thing from what Bala said, whatever is stopping our enlightenment, right? Whatever is holding us back, something is, drop it. We don't have the courage to drop it. And fourth, I don't know how to put it in right words, but how can we spend time as an observer? Again, a good idea, but I have no, because already silence is there, but silence is different. Observer is different. Another good idea. We are capturing all the ideas, and maybe we will have one session on Friday for this. Because when you're an observer, it's different. This is like what Meenakshi said. What Meenakshi said, I'm silent, Meenakshi, but are you an observer? Because when you're silent, you're moving around doing everything. But are you observing? Are you becoming an observer? Because when we become an observer, we can convert our knowledge to realization. Observer means awareness. Observer means thoughtlessness. Observer means mindfulness. So beautiful points. Thank you, Bala. Double namaskar to you, triple namaskar. Thank you. Sukeshni. So good. Sukeshni.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Sukeshni, Krishan, Ashok Nichani, and last Rajendra. Rajendra is round number 2. Sukeshni, Krishan, Ashok Nichani, Rajendra. Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So I start the day as I wake up, I start with Shivoham. So
Very good.
that 5 minute silence is there. And again at the night, before I go to sleep, Shivoham 5 minutes is there. And Monday, it is very beautiful to watch your this
Night you're watching?
Yeah,
You're watching
Monday I
Monday
watch.
nights?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So though Monday is a very busy day because I have to send reports, but what I do is I switch on your this. I am listening and I am doing my own. So at the background, I always like to have bhajans. Even while I'm cooking, if I'm working from home, I always put on the music and then I'm doing. So what happens is, I used to be more in the past. I had, as I told you, most of past thoughts used to come. That has really reduced, and now more. Earlier I used to think I am the doer. That feeling is not there. Now I am working as an instrument, so that helps me even when I'm working in office. So
So
when
I'm getting two ideas. So one idea many people have spoken, but I think Sukeshni has helped me. Many of you have said since the start of this call, ABCD, ABCD. So I'm saying one of the method of converting your knowledge to realization is you do whatever. I'm giving you an idea now as it's coming to me. You take a pen. Keep up whenever you see a pen. You're seeing a pen all the time.
yes, yes,
All the time you're seeing a pen. Chidanand, we are seeing pen every now and then. And always look at the pen and say, I am like this pen. The pen is only writing as an instrument. Without the hand, the pen cannot write. It's a good icon. I hope you all will remember this icon the rest of your life. So whenever you see a pen, you think you're a pen. And you imagine Prabhu is writing through you. So I'm inspired by many of you who spoke, but Sukeshni, when she was talking, I got two inspirations. And I hope, I don't know at the end of the session whether we put it together or we'll do it, as I said, on a Friday. And one more beautiful idea I got when Sukeshni was speaking. Thank you, Sukeshni. And the idea was this. Try to CBTY. We spoke about this CBTY about 1 year back or 1.5 years back. Come back to yoga. Come back to yoga, which means we are lost in bhoga. Why we are not able to implement knowledge into realization? Because we are so, everybody is going for everybody is going to fair hai, fair. Kya fair hai? वो रामा और रावणा का वो fair है. सब वो तीर and they're killing Ravana, and they're of course everybody is selling jalebis and kulfis and papadams in the fair and making money, big money making racket, na? But in the name of Rama, in the name of Rama. So how can we come back to yoga? I don't know. I gave the idea of the pen. So some ideas are beautiful today. Sometimes I tell you, I don't have the ideas come from SIP. But imagine simple idea of a pen. Whenever you see a pen, stop and tell yourself, I am an instrument like this pen. The pen does not write. The pen is a writing instrument. I am just a divine instrument. So thank you, Sukeshni, and thank you. We'll move on. So we've got many ideas today how to convert your knowledge to realization, because you all have knowledge. I'm not giving any new knowledge to you. I'm giving you tips to convert the knowledge to realization. Dr. Krishan, Ashok, and then Rajendra and Meenakshi, round number 2. Dr. Krishan and Ashok Nishani. Sir.
Shivam Guruji,
Sir.
first one is that in the morning, 1 hour, and at night and at sleeping time, 30 minutes. These are the most important or crucial time for a seeker to review ourselves. Second, as in Muslim Samaj, they are doing 5-time namaz. For that they are touch with the god. So I'm awareing myself at least 10 time or 50 time in a day how I am. I'm checking myself. I'm in mind stage or in consciousness stage. Second, third time, whenever any thought come regularly in my mind, I will stop my mind and counting reverse counting of 108, 107 to 1. It's rebuilt by programming of my brain. That's helped me. And fourth thing, I keep myself in a kindness feeling. Whole day I fulfill myself in kindness feeling. When
So
I'm doing
me, okay, or kuch hai?
No, that's all.
So in these four things, tell me how you can convert knowledge to realization. Again, please explain one by one.
फर्स्ट वन इज दैट आई एम, जैसे नमाज पढ़ते हैं 5 टाइम पे, मैं अपने आप को 20 बार रिमाइंड कराता हूँ मैं कैसा हूँ एट प्रेजेंट मोमेंट.
तो आप भी नमाज के टाइम में पढ़ते हैं कि कितने बजे पढ़ते हैं आप, कैसे याद करते हैं? This namaz idea of 5 times is a beautiful idea. I mean, 5 times to do prayer. I don't know how we can implement the idea of 5 times. But Krishan, how do you implement it?
I implement, मैं चेक करता हूँ अपने आप को कि मैं प्रेजेंट मोमेंट में हूँ या नहीं, मैं कैसा हूँ, हाउ एम आई. जैसे मैं किसी से मिलता हूँ तो
So I'm going to take your idea and I'm going to give people, I'm going to rob your idea and I'm going to give a new idea. Okay. So the idea is this. When we wake up in the morning, before we have breakfast, before we have lunch, before we have dinner, let's see practical times. And before we go to sleep, हो गया 5 नमाज, हो गया 5 बार, Krishan?
Yes.
So अगर हम ये 5 बार, before we get out of bed, and before we go to sleep, and before normally people eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, normally, 5 bar.
Yes.
If we can be in consciousness for 5 minutes, these 5 times. Of course, Samatma gave an even more brilliant idea because she said every hour 5 minutes. But in addition to that, I don't know whether either this or that. If you cannot do every hour, then can you do this? So spending time in this consciousness will convert your knowledge to realization, because understand, being in consciousness is like switching on the microwave. Khana garam hoga. So you must switch on the consciousness in silence. Krishan, point number 2.
Point number 2, kindness feeling all the time. If you are kind and have a giver
No,
attitude.
no, I am not going to accept that idea, but I'm robbing your idea and taking another idea. Ready, Krishan? आपके
Ready.
idea को हम क्या करेंगे, अभी क्या करना है? Every day. Are you all ready? Every day, if you want enlightenment, every day, if you want, you have to do 3 things. How many things?
3 things.
3. Every day, you must serve one person as God. You must love one person as God. And you must see one person as God before you go to sleep. And not the same person. Don't say मेरे बेटी को, मेरे गुरखा को, मेरी बेटी को, मेरे गुरखा को, मेरे neighbor को. No, that doesn't work. So I'm giving you a method. Every day from tomorrow, you have to say, because you know SLS, no? See God in all. So go to one person and say, I see God in you. They may laugh. Let them laugh. You just bow down and say, I see God in you. You go to somebody who needs some service and serve them and say, I serve God in you. And you go to somebody and lovingly, pyar se, you say, I love the God in you. So I'm giving you from Krishan's idea. मैंने पता नहीं कौन सी idea से चोरी किया कृष्ण, लेकिन 3 चीज हमें करना है. तो आज पता नहीं कि हमने सोचा कॉल के बिगिनिंग में कुछ कॉल बेकार है, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है कॉल में, लेकिन SIP will never make a call go बेकार. Those who have missed the call, they have missed the treasure. They have missed it. Facebook में देखने दो. लेकिन थैंक यू कृष्ण. और कुछ आपको आगे बोलना है?
That's all, sir. Even मैं मेरे फ्रेंड से मिलता हूँ तो मैं उनको हाय हेलो नहीं बोलता, मैं हाथ जोड़ के बोलता हूँ आपके अंदर विराजमान प्रभु तत्व को मैं प्रणाम करता हूँ.
वेरी गुड. तो डेली करना. एंड कल से मैं पूछूंगा किस किसने किया. कल से मैं पूछूंगा, 1-2 दिन के पूछूंगा कि ये लोग आप कौन कौन कर रहे हैं. देखते हैं प्रैक्टिकल होता है कि नहीं होता है. थैंक यू कृष्ण.
Keep your smile, consider your smile as a consciousness, so you will be always smiling and be in present moment.
ओके, ये मुझे सोचना पड़ेगा, लेकिन कैसे होगा. बट आई एम लिसनिंग टू यू. ओके, थैंक यू अशोक निचानी एंड संतोष and Sophia. We don't have time. No more questions. Please end at Sophia. Okay? No more questions. Ashok.
Shivam Sharji.
Sir.
Sharji, there are many things to implement, but I'll not be able to do so many things.
What you will do?
So I have some suggestions which I think may help.
Yeah. Give the suggestion how to convert knowledge to realization.
Sir, knowledge to realization. Sir, it is, we have to flip from untruth to truth.
How?
Accept and surrender.
No, Ashok. They are 2 different subjects.
Outside world is totally fake and false. You have to go inside, which is truth. So inside is totally truth. So that for that, I think your bhajan may answer it. Asato ma satgamaya.
Okay.
So following all this, I think you can get realization.
I have to process your ideas. You have many ideas, but how to do it? For example, it's a very good thing to say asatoma, but when to say it, at what point to trigger it. So I will think about it. I think
you can put on the bhajan and sit in silence.
No, Ashok, see, today we are trying to understand how can we convert knowledge to realization. So very beautiful answers we have got. You heard the answer of the pen. You heard the answer of the pen. You heard the answer of SLS. And you heard the answer. Samatma started with silence. Then Christian talked about the 5 namas type. Means breakfast, lunch, dinner, getting up, sleeping. So many practical ideas we have got. I hope we have administrators captured all. And we will try to make a session on this. I will have a Friday session on this. But thank you, Ashok. We have to close. Ashok ke baad we have got Santosh and we have got Sophia. And then second round. Santosh and Sophia. Santosh.
Yeah, I got this idea this evening when I went
Yes.
to the temple. So whenever I want to sit in silence or listen to someone talking also, you keep chanting Om Namah Shivaya. It gives calmness. I actually
It will give
figured this out
calmness.
this evening.
No, it will give calmness. But today we are
And
asking, how can it convert knowledge to realization?
so if you're in silence chanting, you'll be calm. So your knowledge will
Yeah, okay, that's true. That's true. So that if she's giving an idea that first you chant a mantra that will take you to consciousness, then that will,
anything. Yeah,
yeah,
you can say
okay,
Om also. Om
okay.
has a good vibration.
This is what
So
Premchandji does. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Santosh. We have last Sophia and then comment of second round. Sophia last, and then of course Rajinder, Bala, and Meenakshi. Quick comment. Rajinder, Meenakshi, and Bala. Quick comment. Sophia.
Yeah, sir. Thank you so much. And I bow down to SIP and all and air. So, sir, I was going to tell you that only that we do namaz. So early morning, I get up and do namaz for 5 minutes and do sajda. And I talk to God and say thank you because when we pray, we say thank you all the time. And that way makes you feel very good. Then afternoon before food also, and then it is 10 minutes. Then evening it's about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, evening before dinner, and at night also. So at that time we connect to God, and I feel very good that time. And I also do yoga and every day. So at that time also I keep my eyes closed only and go inside, and
Okay.
I feel very good.
Good. So please continue so that hopefully it will give you that realization. Okay. So
Yeah,
we have to
thank
close now. Thank you, Sophia. We have to close with Rajinder, Meenakshi, Bala. Quick comment. Rajinder, Meenakshi, and Bala.
Sir, am I audible,
Yes.
sir? Yes. Sir, I think we are budding. So far, we are budding. That means we should change our personality or convert our behavior or personality as if as a living ship or working ship
तो
without
कैसे करेंगे?
without fear of society, by meeting what I am doing, by meeting people less, by talking people less, even by interacting much in our society, family also, because that still is our consciousness. That still is
But
our attained consciousness.
not easy for many people to do that.
I'm talking of myself, sir. This is also one of the methods.
I don't go for shadi, birthday party, dashera. I
तो
don't go.
आपकी सर आप जाए या ना जाए आपकी तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है बिकॉज आप तो परनियल उस अवस्था में पहुंच गए हैं हम अपनी बात कर रहे हैं जो अभी जिनको अभी पानी चाहिए कोई भी गाय आके खा जाए पेड़ को
But Rajendra, what I'm saying is I appreciate what you're saying, but I can't prescribe it. I can't prescribe that medicine.
yeah.
So
But
you have whoever can stay away from nonsense, please stay away. आज मैंने क्या बोला? अगर कोई भी एक चीज आपको enlightenment से दूर करते है उसको छोड़ो. For example, it may be sharab. For example, it may be cigarette. For example, it may be your neighbor. If there's any one thing or person that's stopping your enlightenment, जो आपको गुस्सा कराता है, जो आपको पागल कराता है, वो एक चीज को छोड़ो. I'm just trying to give you a practical step. Okay. Thank you, Rajendra. Two more, Meenakshi and Bala. Thank you, Rajendra.
So I have question. I have one question. Like by using headphones and using the meditation music, is that okay? Like every time when I go to office, I go by cab, and what I do, I put my headphone on.
This is
Earlier, I
wrong.
used to see Instagram reels, but now I do. I put my headphones and I play meditation music, and
But
I
try.
keep my eyes closed.
Let me contribute one moment to what you're saying. Meditation is not enough. Meditation should lead to contemplation. What is meditation? Meditation is thoughtlessness. So you just be, oh, you're in that state of thoughtlessness.
Yes.
Then you have to contemplate, I am SIP. You have to contemplate, मैं स्वयं प्रभु हूँ. I am the माता. ये लोग माता को पूजा कर रहे हैं, लेकिन वो माता कहाँ है? वो माता तो मेरे अंदर है, सबके अंदर है. So move from meditation to contemplation. This is another practical step. Thank you, Meenakshi. You added one more practical step. If you want realization, move from a state of meditation to a state of contemplation. Contemplate on one of the points. Contemplate, 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 contemplate. That will cook into realization. Thank you.
So, but using music is not wrong now.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
eh,
Nothing wrong. But ultimately they say that the highest level of concentration is silence. But how can you have silence when auto ka sound aa raha hai, gaadi ka sound aa raha hai, pop, pop, pop. At that
Actually.
time, headphone is the right solution. Thank you. Bala, last comment, Bala.
Guruji, one more practice I'm doing, Guruji. Whenever I go to temple, I feel very the vibes over there. I feel very silent and everything is going on well. Open eye meditation I have started, Guruji. बस आँखों से देखते रहना है and without blinking the eyes. That thing also helped me, Guruji. I have lost fear because
How that
of
will
that.
help? How that will
I
help to convert knowledge to realization?
I don't know, Guruji, but
ठीक है,
I
doesn't matter. आप करो, लेकिन I cannot prescribe. I cannot
okay.
prescribe
One more
something.
thing.
Yeah. Okay, I think that Bala, tomorrow, Bala.
Devi ko
No. Yes, Bala, quickly, Bala, we have to close quickly, Bala.
गुरुजी आई हैव स्टॉप सर्विंग, मतलब जो देवी के लिए हम लोग करते थे पहले, दिया लगाना, ये करती हूँ, पर वो भाव से नहीं, पर जो घर में मेड्स आती है गुरुजी, उनके लिए उनको भोग लगाता है,
So
उनको
we
सब
already
कुछ.
said, serve
Yeah.
God, serve one person
Yeah.
as God, love one person as God. My
And
dear
and
Zoomers, with folded hands, the time is crossed. We will talk tomorrow. I bow down to you and see you tomorrow at 8.